Hello, my book besties, it's Dano, and today I am doing my July TBR. I cannot believe we are already at July. Like, where is this year going? Anyway, I had a really good reading month in June. So let's go through the books that I picked for my June TBR. So roll number 1, we got a play a card, and for this one we had to read a book with nighttime on the cover. For this, I chose Eldritch by Carrie Lake. This is book number 2 in the Eating Woods duology, and I have completed this. I got my 3 points. I really enjoyed this. I really liked both of these books. They weren't exactly what I was thinking, and they are really long. I did not realize how long they are, but I really enjoyed it, and I am definitely keen to read other books by Carrie Lake. I think it's Nocticadia is a really popular one by her, and people say that it's better than these two, so I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Roll number 2, we landed on a discard, so we had to pick a player card. For this, we had to read a standalone, and we added 2 rolls. Now, my original plan for this was Ravenminder by Lindsay Cummings. However, I've since found out it's not actually a standalone. There are other books that are sort of in that world and in that series. I don't know if there's technically a sequel, but there is books coming out that are from the 2 princes' perspectives, so I'm considering it not a standalone. But I put in Blood Over Brighthaven because I was meaning to read this book in the month of June anyway, and that is a standalone. I really enjoyed it. I found it so good. It had a lot of really good commentary about sort of the roles that women used to play, and how it was hard for women especially to get into STEM sort of roles, and it still is true today. It's not seen as the normal, which is stupid, but I really liked the commentary in it, and I really liked the story, and it wasn't too much in just one book. Like, sometimes standalones can be hard because you've got to cram so much of it in that one book, but this one, it wasn't overwhelming, and you still got a good amount of world building as well as the characters and the plots and everything like that. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to reading more of M.L. Wang's books. I can't remember. There's a really popular one from them. They're the author of The Sword of Kaigan, which was really popular last year. It seemed to it's been out for years, but it seemed to just be really popular again and get a resurgence last year. So I'm looking forward to at some point picking that up. Roll number 3 was a 3-point mood read. For this, I just slotted in the Ravenminder since I did read that and then realised it wasn't a standalone. So that's where I put that. So I got my 3 points for that. Roll number 4, we landed on a Fate, so a spinner wheel. And for this, the series Spinner Wheel chose Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, book number 2, which is Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I completed this. I listened to the audiobook of it. It's just simple, sweet, you can not really tune out, but it's nothing you need to heavily focus on. So it was a nice palate cleanser, and I think I read it in a day just driving around. Roll number 5, I landed on another Fate, so another series spinner wheel. For this, I read A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kimmerer. This is book number 2 in, I'm pretty sure it's called the Curse Breakers series, but the book number 1 is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I think it's Dark and Lonely. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I really enjoyed book number 1, so I was really excited to go into this one, and I'm glad I still had a really good time with it. It did, in some parts, suffer a bit of middle book syndrome, but I'm excited to get to the 3rd book in this series and see how it all wraps up. There's so much going on in this book that I can't talk too much about it because it's spoilers. But essentially in book 1, you've got the Prince Rain, who is kind of in a loop. So every season gets repeated, and that's his curse. His curse is to live out replaying, essentially reliving the fact that he's killing all these people, and he becomes a monster at the end of the season, and try to find that one person that can help break the curse. And along comes, oh crap, what's her name? Along comes Harper, and, you know, she's his last chance. And will she be able to break the curse? Well, you'll have to read it to see. Then with my 2 additional rolls, I landed on play a card for roll number 6. And for this one, it was a book that I've had for ages, and I'd get no points for this. But I did read Only the Good Spy Young by Ali Carter. This is book number 4 in the Gallagher Girls series. I'm having such a fun time revisiting, well, not really revisiting this world, but, you know, reading this world. And they're sweet. They're very YA, but I'm actually having a lot of fun. Like, it's a fun YA because they're at a spy school. Who doesn't love that? Roll number 7, I got another discard, but thankfully didn't have to add on any rolls. But we got a book that is 100 pages more than my average. And for this, I chose Broken Dove by Danny Francis. This is book number 2 in the Silver Elite series. I totally forgot then. I fully went blank. Really enjoyed this one. I have a vlog coming up next month that will go more into my thoughts on this one. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But I really enjoyed it. I love being back in this world. So excited for the next one. And then for my punishment, I did have to do an extra roll, so I landed on a 2-point mood read. And for this, I read A Court This Cruel and Lovely. That's why I get them all mixed up. And this was by Stacia Stark. I really enjoyed this. I think Stacia Stark is an author for me, and I cannot wait to continue on with this series. I know she is doing a read-along at the moment, so I'm going to jump on into that and continue on with this series because I really enjoyed it, and so thankful to get my 2 points for my mood read. So, if you didn't notice, I read every book on my TBR. That has never happened before. I have finally, actually won, well, not really won, but, I've actually completed it. This is never happened before. I'm so excited. So that means I don't have to do any punishment rolls for this month. Yay! Okay, just as a quick reminder, I'm going to put the symbols up here to let you know what they all mean so that you can refresh yourself. But we're going to get into how many rolls I need to do this month. How many rolls are we going to do? 3. Oh my god. So, I finally won a TBR game. And then I roll a 3. I only have to pick 3 books to then win July as well. You know what? I'd be so annoyed with myself if I don't complete July. Something is wrong then. Okay, let's go into this and see what books I'm picking. Roll number 1. 3. 1, 2, 3. A 1-point mood read. So roll number 1, we landed on the mood read. So I don't even really need to pick a book because I just slot in whatever I feel like reading. I do have a couple of books coming up that are on my Libby holds or I've got already checked out from the Libby. So I'm just going to go through them and just let you know sort of what books I'm looking at reading soon. So I've got The Road of Bones by Demi Winters, The Baby Dragon Bookshop by A.T. Qureshi. That's the 3rd book in the Baby Dragon series, and I really enjoyed the first 2, so looking forward to both of them. What else do I have? Some of these I'm probably going to read them before next month, so I don't really want to discuss them. The other one is An Arcane Study of Stars by Sydney J. Shields. I've heard a lot of people talking about this one, so I am looking forward to getting into that one. I only have the ebook of it though, so it's not one that I can drive with. And then some other ones that I've got coming up soon that's on my holds. Beneath by Ariel Sullivan is apparently 2 weeks away, so hopefully I will be able to read that during July. Also, Shadows and Storms, which is book number 3 in the Blood and Steel series. I am going to try and read these a bit more closer together because I really, really enjoyed Vows and Ruins, but it did take me a little bit just to remember where we finished up in Blood and Steel, so I want to get back to this world ASAP. I have the audiobook for An Arcane Study of Stars apparently 2 weeks away. I'm first in line, so hopefully it won't take too long for me to get that, and then I can immersively read that. And then my hold for Furybound is 3 weeks away. But the audiobook is 9 weeks away. So sad. So we'll see how we go. But there are a couple of things that are sort of on my radar at the moment. Plus, I haven't been to the library in a hot minute. I need to take some library books back. So I might also check out what they've got too. But we'll see what happens with the mood reads. Roll number 2. A 1. So I discard a hero prompt. Door on the cover, and we are adding no rolls. Roll number 2, we landed on a discard, so a hero card, and for this we had to do a door on the cover, and we didn't have to add any rolls. So I'm actually, at the moment, like, it's staying on 3. So for this, I'm going to read The City of Brass by Shannon Chakraborty. I'm so sorry, I'm butchering that. I've been meaning to read this book and this series for such a long time, and I've heard really good things about it. It's just one that I never get to, and I've had it on my Kindle for ages because it's under Prime Reading. So I've got it there. I just need to actually get around to reading it. So I'm now going to get around to reading it because it does have a door in the background. Like, if you look at the background of it, there are door handles, so I'm considering that as a door. Roll number 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A Vanquish, so a mood read. And roll number 3, we land on a Vanquish, so another mood read, which means we are actually stopping at 3 rolls. I cannot believe it. This is insane. But again, really annoyed at myself if I don't complete this. And for this, it's a mood read. So I'm going to see what comes in on my library holds, my Libby holds, and then decide from there what I slot into this position. But I'm just going to enjoy my reading for the month of July. And by the sounds of it, I am going to really be able to enjoy my reading because as long as I complete 1 assigned book and then 2 mood reads, I've got my TBR covered. And then I can just focus on other books that I want to read for different vlogs that I want to do. I do have a few fun vlogs planned. So stay tuned for all of them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if, you've enjoyed The City of Brass before or any of the other ones that I talked about being on my Libby holds. And let me know what you're keen to read in the month of July. And I will see you all next time. Bye.